Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my channel. Today we will be doing chapter 3 Atoms and Molecules, class 9 Science. The topic is mole concept numericals. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. In the previous session we have already done that one mole represents two things. One mole represents the number of particles, which is nothing but the Avogadro constant, as well as it represents the relative mass in grams. So one mole represents two things, right? Okay. So the numericals which is based on this mole concept is also related to these two terms. Means examiner mainly asked you to calculate three most important questions. First, to calculate the number of moles, to calculate the number of particles, or to calculate the mass. See, whenever you go to bank, if the banker wants to count so many number of coins, then what is the procedure to count the number of coins? How you will count the number of coins? The number of coins can be easily calculated if you have the total mass of coins upon may divided by the mass of one coin, right? The mass of one coin. Then the number of coins can be calculated. In the same way, if you want to calculate the number of moles, what you will do? You have two options. The first option is either you calculate the by mass method or by particle method, because mole represents two things, right? So either you use the mass or you use the given number of particles. So the formula represents the same example as I have given for the case of coins. Means total mass upon my molar mass. Molar mass means the mass of one atom in grams, right? Given number of particles is the total number of particles which is given upon my Avogadro number, right? Which represents 1 mole. So mole can be calculated by two ways, by using the relative mass in grams as well as by using the number of particles. And this is the most important formulas from which we can derive n number of formulas, right? So number of mole represents total mass or the given mass upon may molar mass. Number of particles, number of moles can also be calculated by given number of particles upon may Avogadro number. If you learn that two formulas, then you can derive n number of formulas from this, right? So the first question comes, how you calculate the number of moles? By using the mole definition simply. Second, to calculate the number of particles. If you want to calculate the number of particles, then simple way, just cross multiply these two, right? So number of particles can be calculated, number of moles multiply by Avogadro number. Just cross multiply, then you get a number of particles. How you calculate number of particles? Number of moles multiply by Avogadro number. So keeping these two formulas in mind, you can derive any numerical. The number of particles can also be calculated by this. Simply number of particles, we have put the above formula, right? So number of moles multiplied by Avogadro number, and the value can be put here, given mass upon my molar mass multiply Avogadro number. So from these two formulas, the number of particles can be calculated. And the last most important, how to calculate the mass. How to calculate the mass? Just cross multiply these two, number of moles multiply by molar mass, then you get a given mass. So if you learn these two most important formulas, then you can derive n number of formulas from this. And in fact, you need not to learn first two formulas. If you know the mole concept, that mole represents two things, number of particles as well as the relative mass in grams. On the basis of these two, you can derive a numericals. So it can be better understand if we'll do one by one numerical which is based on these formulas. The first most important formula, how we can calculate the number of moles, given mass upon my molar mass. Second formula, how we can calculate the number of moles, given number of particles upon my Avogadro number, right? So here the first question which is given is to calculate the number of moles. Here, which is what is given to you. Here it is given that you have to calculate the number of moles. We have to calculate number of moles. And what we have given? Given mass. Given mass is 52 gram, right? Then you have to know the molar mass. Molar mass of helium atoms. What is the molar mass of helium atom? That is 4 grams, right? So just put the formula in this above equation. The number of moles can be easily calculated. Number of moles is equal to given mass upon my molar mass. So this comes out to be 13 mole. See, here the unit of mole is MOL. Don't put E. And the unit is very important whenever you attempt any question based on mole concept. The second most important is, here the number of particles is given and you have to calculate the number of moles. Simply put this formula. So second part, number of moles can be calculated by the above formula. Given number of particles we have 12.44 into 10 raised to power 23. And what is the Avogadro number? 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So this comes out to be 2 mole, right? So in this way you can solve any numerical which is based on these two formulas. Now we have to calculate the mass. How we can calculate? Just cross multiply it. Then we get a given mass. So mass can be calculated when the number of moles is multiplied with the molar mass. This is the one way we can calculate mass. The second way we can calculate mass, if in case the number of particle is given, then first calculate the number of moles and put this number of moles into this formula, we get the mass, right? So let's start. We have to calculate mass. What we have given? We have given number of mole is given to us, which is 0.5, and mass can be calculated when the number of mole is multiplied with the molar mass. So first we have to calculate the molar mass of nitrogen, which comes out to be 28. So here 28. So answer comes out to be 14 grams, right? So this is the first point. Second point, we have to given a number of particles. From the number of particles, we have to calculate the mass. So let's see. We have to calculate mass and given number of particles. From this formula, we can calculate the moles. This is given, right, which is this much particle we have given, divided by Avogadro number 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So cross multiply it and this comes out to be 1 by 2. This is the mole we have calculated. Now if we know the number of mole, then we can easily calculate the mass. So mass can be calculated if the number of mole is known to us, multiply by molar mass of nitrogen atom. So we have already calculated number of moles, which is this much, and molar mass is 14. So this comes out to be 7 gram. So in this way, if the number of particle is given and mass you have to calculate, then first you have to calculate the number of moles. From the number of moles, just put the formula and simply we get the given mass. The third most important type to calculate the number of particles. If the given mass is given to you, how you can calculate the number of particles? So we have given mass is 8 grams. We have to calculate the molar mass of oxygen. So 2 into 16, that comes out to be 32. Now put the formula to calculate the number of particles into this formula. So easily you can calculate the number of particles. Given mass is 8, molar mass is 32, Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So 4, 3, 2, so this comes out to be 1.5 into 10 raised to power 23 number of particles, right? Now this is the first part. If you want to calculate the second part, but we have given moles, it is given 0.1 mole of carbon atom and you have to calculate the number of particles. So number of particles here you can calculate as number of mole, which is given 0.1, multiply by Avogadro number. Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So this comes out to be 6.022 into 10 raised to power 22. Simply we cut the 10 from it. So this is the answer how we can calculate the number of particles. So there is a two way to calculate the number of particles, either directly from the moles or just put the value of moles into this formula. We can derive the number of particles. So whenever the question comes based on the numericals of mole concept, then 3 question is asked, either to calculate the number of particles, number of moles, or last is the mass. So the core formula is from the definition of the mole, that mole represents number of particle as well as the mole represents the relative mass in grams. If you know the given mass, you can calculate the molar mass, and from that formula you can derive n number of formulas and easily derive any type of questions. Thank you so much. I hope the numericals is clear to you. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share my video. Thank you.